Obstacle 1, cheese rings. Clear.
Obstacle 2, Monster Jam.
Four-wheeler.
Four-wheeler, sorry. Monster Jam comes later. Clear.
Obstacle 3, hook, line, and sinker.
Whoa. Oh, slippery slope right there.
Clear.
Obstacle 4, sky anchors. Clear.
Obstacle 5, feeling squirrely. Clear. Obstacle 6, dog trap. Clear.
5, 6.
Obstacle 7, topsy-turvy. Clear. Obstacle 8, the septic slide. Clear. Hey everybody, Dustin Jelmstead, 4-Star Ninja Academy here. I'm going to give you the course rules for 7U and 9U for our UNAA area qualifier. First obstacle is going to be our cheese rings. So you are allowed the first ring, then we've got a run of cheese walls and rings, and this is going to be a 2-point obstacle. You'll be awarded your first point by making contact with that second cheese wall. You'll get both points when we make it to that end orange pad. With the cheese walls, you're allowed to grab any part of it with the exception of the top and straps. Those are off limits. Top hole, blue hold here, the sides of the wall, any of these bottom holes, all these are in play for the cheese walls, okay? But just not on top, just to avoid those straps, all right? Making our way all the way to the end. You've got a couple rings, dismounting onto our orange pad. That's going to become our point A for our four-wheeler obstacle. With our four-wheeler obstacle, lower body is allowed on the white pipe, hands are allowed on the black tires, okay? So you can use those hands to help roll those tires. Do have a little bit of weight to them, but you're not allowed to walk just on the tires. The lower body is only allowed on the white PVC pipe. So just like I demonstrated here, you can use those hands to help roll that if you want. You do not have to use your hands, but hands are allowed on the tires, feet only on the white PVC pipe. Coming through, you're allowed this orange pad to our point B, which is the gray pad. Then we make our way on to hook, line, and sinker. For hook, line, and sinker, hands only on our cannonball hooks, lower body only on the slack line. All right, so no hands on the slack line, no hands or any part of your body on this blue beam. The catch with this obstacle here is that there will be no incidental contact allowed on the ground or on posts, blue beams. If you do make any sort of contact with these, it will result in automatic fail. You will not get a warning on this, okay? So you can use these cannonballs and here, however you want to get through these. You want to sit down on the slack line, you are able to. Hooks, making your way through over to our orange pad. Again, no posts, loud. This is your point B, and then point A of the sky anchors. So the difference between 7U and 9U, 7U will have all rings in the anchors. They will not have to do the transfers. 9U will do transfers as I demonstrated in the video. So 9U will be taking those rings through. You're not allowed to use the anchors themselves, so if you were to drop a ring, you would have to try figure out how to get through that without using your hands on the actual anchors. So rings only through to our point B. This then is going to become our point A of feeling squirrely. We can jump out to this pad. We have this orange pad. Over to our squirrels. So for our next obstacle, you are using the squirrels over to the green rings on the trapeze bar. The trapeze bar is not in play, so you're not allowed to catch the trapeze bar, only the green rings. This is a 2-point obstacle. By just making contact with the green rings, you'll be awarded 1 point. Not too bad. What?
With your hand. You have
With
to
your
touch
hand.
the rings with your
Yes,
hand.
this is an upper body only obstacle. So making contact with our hands, however we touch, even if you just slap it, you will be awarded 1 point, and it will not result in a failed obstacle. You will be given your second point by making our way through these squirrels onto our orange transition block. This is your point B, and then your point A for dog trap. You got the trapeze bar, no straps are allowed on the dog bowl. See, there's a little dip in there. Any part of the blue is allowed. No topping the little eye bolt at the top or the straps. Blue part only. Dismounting to the gray pad. This is point A for topsy-turvy. Okay, so you are allowed these ice cubes. To this gray pad. This is not your end point. We're continuing on. You've got your black box, onto the upside down A-frame. The top of this A-frame is the only thing in play. So you're not allowed to kick this down and use the gray sides. All right? So if you were to run off the top or step across, swing out, weren't able to land on that gray pad, you come back, and if this happens to be turned over, you're not allowed to use the sides of it, only the top.
Can you use my hands on that?
This is an upper or lower body only obstacle. Great question, yes.
Sick.
So only lower body, so no coming down on our hands. Same thing here, no hands. This is lower body only. Over to point B. Then becomes point A of our final obstacle, the Septic Slide. With the Septic Slide, the white PVC pipe you're not allowed to use, only your 2 purple rings. Taking these rings, hopping them across with those straps. If you do happen to grab on with only one hand, the rings come off. So be careful for that. Use those rings, shimmy across that pipe to our last end point, your point B here. We'll have a buzzer here for you guys. It is a 5-minute time limit. So everybody, good luck. We will see you guys soon.